Hi, today we're going to talk a little bit about requests for evidence. Occasionally when you file the case, you'll get one of these in the mail. Now, they're called RFEs or requests for evidence. You need to take them very seriously. The dates they have as the cutoff dates are what they need to be submitted by. If you miss that cutoff date, your case will be denied and you can't really appeal it. A lot of times they're looking for things that have either you forgot to put in your case, or sometimes they will actually lose it. Like this one here that I just got in the mail, somehow the government managed to lose the passport photos of the client that I submitted their case for. Clearly we sent it in, but they didn't get it. So what we'll do is respond to these point by point. In this case it's very easy. We just take more passport photos and send it in. Ones that get a little bit more tricky is people that are filing O1s, things that have a little bit more of a subjective angle. The key you want to look at when responding to an RFE is going point by point. Don't send all this information to answer something that they're not asking for. You want to be very specific. So let's look at an O1 or an EB1 for a musician, for example. They will have some very specific things they're looking for. For example, they will want to prove that you're in a leading or critical role within an organization. Don't send them all this junk and crap on things that don't really show a leading or critical role in a distinguished organization. Stick to the main things of your case. Think of it as you're reviewing a letter, or someone was to send you something. Do you want to read about all the other stuff, or do you want to hear what you're looking for? Think of it if you're employing someone and someone sent you a resume with all these things that didn't really apply for you. Think of it, the government's role the same way as that. So when you receive a request for evidence, read it, and I always request to sit on it for a day because your mind will be spinning and spinning and spinning. Read it, think about it, and then as you respond to it, look at each paragraph. Each paragraph is typically requesting something, and respond to that paragraph with evidence, a letter if you need to confirm it, and then in your cover letter as you're responding to it, send it back. You only have one shot at a request for evidence, so don't think, well, I'm just going to send a little piece here and a little piece there. You've got to make it done really well. And don't be afraid to call an attorney. You're going to have to pay them, obviously, but attorneys are pretty good at seeing what the government's looking for. So if you file it yourself, don't be afraid to call an attorney, and you're going to have to pay them hourly, and they're going to have to clean up your mess sometimes if you didn't file it correctly, but you've only got one shot, and if you lose it, then you're going to have to pay all your filing fees again and start from the beginning. All the best.